welcome to the Get Active Singapore National Day Special. My name is Barbara, and here in studio with me, I have someone very, very special. Neela is in with us today. If you didn't know, Neela is the official mascot for the 28th SEA Games and the 8th ASEAN Para Games. Neela, you doing good today? Yes. Okay, so we've got some really, really cool stuff lined up for you today. Neela represents a lot of amazing things. Courage, you know, she always perseveres and encourages all our athletes to persevere in the face of challenges. She's got passion, that's why her face is a little bit of a heart shape, right? And you've got that fiery red mane as well. And of course, she is the friendship ambassador for all sorts of sporting events and programs. We're so happy that Neela could be here hanging out with us on National Day. And in order to have a little bit of fun, we're going to do something really special. And there's nothing, honestly, more fun than getting a little bit of exercise in, right, Neela? We always need to move and kind of move about a little bit, right? Yeah, so today we're going to celebrate National Day with this year's Get Active Singapore National Day dance workout. You've seen it before, right? Now, this song is Everything I Am by Nathan Hartono, but it is the remix that was done for the workout by Don Richmond. So it's a super cool song. I'm sure you've seen it already. What's going to happen is Neela and I are going to be learning to do this dance right here, right now. We're also going to be playing the tutorial video. So we get to follow along the moves. So if you are at home, if you're chilling on the couch, having some quality time with the family, I encourage everyone in the household to get up on your feet and do the dance with us. The steps are so straightforward. Trust me, if me, a very uncoordinated person, can do it, you can too. All right, so we're going to play this video. Neela, are you ready? Yeah, you're ready. Okay, we're going to get to it. Let's go. Okay, we stand.
Feet up.
We just stand. Oh, okay.
This is the intro.
Move your leg. Yes. Nice controlled movement.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ready for the V-step? On your right foot.
On the right
four,
foot. Yeah.
3,
Oh, Neela's
2.
got jam going on.
Here we go now. Punch, punch, push, push.
Oh, so you step back at the same time.
Take it to your right. Go. Right. Center. Left. Everything I am. Return to V-step now.
Yes.
Go for it. Yep. And push. 2 more.
You guys can't see, but like everyone in the studio is laughing at me right
To
now.
your right. Center. Left. Everything I see.
What can I see?
To the side now. Go. 4, 3. Like a Charleston. Forward. Back. Forward. And throw. Other side.
That was a bit fast, right, Neela?
4 again. And back. Here comes signature move.
Oh,
Up.
throw it.
Hit. Strong arms now. We go.
Oh, this bit I know.
Left
Got biceps,
side.
guys.
Clean up like a heart. Yes.
Oh yeah, people are grooving with me in the studio.
Can still spot as well. If you want to, bring back. And you know this already. Right. Center. Left. Yep. We bring back last year's move. Go. Up. Down, down.
I know this bit. We've been practicing, right, Neela? Yeah.
On the left as well. Cool. Yes.
I think I'm getting the hang of this now.
Oh. Listen to your body.
Maybe I spoke too soon. Yeah, wave your hands in the air.
Slowly breathe out.
Woo!
Feet behind. Singapore coming up. Roll. Hip.
We roll. It's like a body roll. You know?
Yes. Right now. Center. Left. Drumming. Hit it hard. Hey. Switching side.
Okay.
Yes. Back to signature move. Go. Up, like a heart. Strong arms. Left. Up. Strong arms again.
I think I'm getting this.
Last part, V-step. Push.
Oh, this is the one that gets me.
2 more. to have a step touch. Right leg. Yes.
Yeah.
Up, up, down, down.
Up, down,
Once
down.
more.
Oh, yeah.
Over
Oh, we
to
haven't
your
switched yet,
left.
Nila.
Go.
Oh, now we
Up,
switch.
up.
I'm getting into it. Yep.
Roll.
Roll it, roll it, roll it. There we go.
Down. Four lever. Down.
It's going higher. Yay.
And pose.
Pose. Yay! Right. Well done, Nila. Good job. High five. Now, just to prove that we are still coordinated, we're going to do a little wave, like a kalang wave, but just with two people. Ready? We're going to go my arm, and your arm, and your arm, and my arm. One more time. My arm, and your arm, and my arm. Good job. That was indeed quite a workout. I've broken out a little bit of a sweat. I'm sure Nila has as well. I hope you enjoyed it at home. Now, what a lot of people have been doing is doing their own TikTok variations, all right? So not necessarily following the dance moves, but coming up with your own dance moves, lots of innovative ideas and super duper creative. I mean, TikTok is this great platform for all sorts of creativity, whether it's dancing or editing skills. So for all of you who are watching, I want to encourage you guys to create your own TikTok as well. So you just need to head on down to TikTok, showcase your own version of the Get Active Singapore dance, and remember to hashtag GetActiveSG and hashtag NDP 2020 in your videos if you want a better idea of what some of the things that people have been coming up and creating. Check this out.
I can be everything I am. Singapore. I can be everything I am. I can be everything I am. Singapore. 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 I can be everything I am. Singapore.
Awesome, fantastic. And that was so creative, right? Like some people, like me, can't necessarily dance very well, but then they do like outfit changes, they do different exercises. I think it's awesome. As long as we're all coming together, celebrating being one nation, one Singapore, part of Team Singapore. You know what I mean? So, to spice things up a little bit, Nila and I are going to have a little TikTok challenge competition. So we've got the 15-second track on standby. We're each going to do 15 seconds, and we're going to see who can pull this one off the best. This is my first ever TikTok as well. So, Nila, do you want to go first, or should I? Oh, I go first. I don't know why I asked. Okay, guys, if you're ready, we're going to bring this down. I'm going to do my TikTok. All right, let's go.
I can be everything I am. Singapore. I can be everything I am. Singapore.
Yay! All done! Because I can't dance, so I default to my boxing skills. Nila, it is your turn. Are you ready? All right, standing by. 3, 2, 1. Off you go, Nila.
I can be everything I am.
Yeah. Oh.
I can be everything I am.
Oh, yay. Good job, Nila. You know what? I've got to admit, I do think Nila did a pretty good job on that one. High five. Oh, Neela's my best friend. Now, thank you so much for joining us here today. Neela and I had a great time with you at home. I hope you're enjoying your National Day. Stay tuned for more exciting content that is coming your way. Bye.
Welcome back to Get Active, Singapore's National Day special. My name's Kelly Latimer, and with me, 4 very special guests from a variety of different places. We've got Team Neela's Jackie Yap from Sport Cares. We've got Feiruz. From Team Singapore, we have Jen with us. And over on the other side, ActiveSG, we have Tim Wei. Guys, thank you so much for joining us. And today, what we really want to do is to get a little bit more about your experience and the work that you guys have done when it comes to the common affinity that we all have with sport and what it does for the community. So maybe, Jackie, shall we start with you? Team Neela, you guys are always out and about, really rambunctious, and always trying to rally the community. So maybe you can share with us maybe some of the experiences that you have had about how sport has been helping the community.
Sure. So I think for this year, Team Neela has really stepped up and do lots of really interesting work. Previously, you'll see us at all the sporting events, but this time you'll see us distributing masks and distributing hand sanitizers. So I think the experience that really touched me was the time when all of us gathered at the various sports centers, get our duties, get our briefing before, and then all of us will do a warm up together and then go our ways to the various distribution points to do the mass distribution. So at that point when you see that whole group of purple, walk out of the sports center, I think that was the defining moment how Team Neela can become the positive driving force for the nation and to serve whenever the nation calls. So I think that was the great experience that I think this trying year has really brought out this giving spirit from all of us.
I think so, and I think you guys are always very obvious. You're always very positive. You're always really out there, and you know what? Today you perfectly match our backdrop as well.
Thank you very much.
Okay, maybe skipping on over to the ActiveSG side then. Tian Wei, what about you guys?
Sure. My job, we deal a lot with kids and parents. So just for kids themselves, when circuit breaker hits, so they were not allowed to take part in physical programs. So, but the parents wrote in, they said they missed our coaches, they missed their friends. So what we did was we actually got our coaches to do some online lessons for them on Facebook Live. We did it on Zoom sessions. We actually changed our curriculum to fit individual drills so that they can do it at home. So with that, they feel more connected to each other and they felt more connected to the sport as well. So with that, it actually brought them to move around during circuit breaker instead of just staying at home.
And I think that was important as well, right? I mean, kids have so much energy to burn. If you just let them sit there either on a device or whether it's just watching telly, they're going to build up all that energy and something's got to give. And they're probably going to end up combusting in some way, shape or form. So I think if they can do that or using that sport as an outlet at least, then I think it keeps everybody a little more sane. So do you have a personal experience?
For me, I used to be on the plus size. So
no way.
After I
look
got to
very
learn
trim and fit. I would not
the sport
imagine
of
that.
basketball, I started running. It actually built my own confidence. I started slimming down a little. And
so modest, this guy. He's
I think that it's
a little bit huh?
I think it's something that for me is very important because it helped me shape me to where I am right now. Some of the things I learned through sports, teamwork, being resilient. These are things that it doesn't show anywhere, but you learn it through the sport itself. So that's where I think it helped me to being where I am today. Yeah.
I think those values are something that Feiruz, you would really agree with as well, especially dealing with all the children that you do in Sport Cares, right?
Agree. Yeah.
Tell us a little bit more about how you guys have been reaching out through sport.
So basically for Sport Cares, I think how we have helped to Singaporeans and particularly the vulnerable and the disabled to overcome is that sense of loss. When circuit breaker was announced, we did receive we hear a lot of news and a lot of feedback from our group of constituents as well as from our partners that there's a sense of loss, because there's a loss of opportunity to socialize. There's a loss of opportunity to get connected to that sense of family that sport offers. So what we did was to enlarge the space online and get them, give them the opportunity and the ability to get connected back to their coaches so that they are able to check in with one another. They're still able to have that conversation. And on their side, on our constituent side, it's about them learning as well together with us adjustment and adaptability, because that's very key. So in a nutshell, through sport, for sport cares, no one gets left behind. And that's important.
That's a really good message. And I think that adaptability, everybody's had to do that. It doesn't matter what your background is, it doesn't matter where you come from, what you do. We've all had to learn how to adapt and be a little bit more agile. But people who are used to being agile, people who are used to being under pressure and adapting, athletes. So Jen, from Team Singapore, come on then, share with us your experience then.
I think this year has been a really interesting year because I'm so used to spending 3, 4, 5 months on the road. But what's really interesting was that I actually have not competed for more than a year because I've been recovering from a couple of surgeries. So because of that, I think this year has been going back to playing golf after circuit breaker has been really exciting. But the time that I spent sitting at home actually gave me the opportunity to start my own ground-up initiative. And we're working with kids from low-income families and trying to think of novel ways that we can help them through sport, through music, through art. And I think this time that we've spent kind of sitting at home and having played sport before, like it allows you to be resilient, it allows you to think outside the box, like how can I take this situation that's really tough and make it into something better. So I think like that's something that I've worked really hard at and really glad to have a community of athletes who have really stepped up to help us help the community during this time. So yeah, it's been an interesting experience.
I think it's been really fascinating to see how different Team Singapore athletes have come together in different ways. Like across sporting platforms, it doesn't matter which sport you guys were initially from, a lot of people have been collaborating across them, either raising funds. I mean, we saw our Silat athletes who are raising money by doing burpees and getting people to do burpees, and they went viral on social media that way, which I thought was pretty cool. But then to actually also be stepping up in the ways that you're stepping up as well, I think that's fascinating. But it just goes to show that Team Singapore isn't just about individual sports, it's about all of you guys coming together. Don't you think so?
Yeah, most definitely. I think I've not interacted with that many Team Singapore athletes until this year, because I think one big unifier is that we all have a heart for the community and we all have a heart for children specifically and helping them get through difficult times. And I think like it's so interesting to see that no matter what sport you play, there's still this sense of teamwork and community, which I think it's a huge unifying kind of factor for Team Singapore.
And I think the whole hashtag SG United has really rung true, especially in these times. Guys, thank you so much for sharing. I've really enjoyed listening to a little bit more about you guys and what you've done and how you've been impacting the community. And I think if everybody does their part, if everyone just steps up to do a little bit more in whatever capacity, then we will make sure that we can do so much more for Singapore. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys, from Get Active TV. We'll see you next time.
Good afternoon, everyone. It's John and Duncan in the house. Hope all of you at home are having a great time soaking in the National Day atmosphere with your loved ones.
That's right, Duncan. This National Day, we've seen many Singaporeans coming forward to pledge their hearts for Singapore. And today, we're going to have a look at some of those pledges that have been made so far.
For starters, let's have a look at pledges made by a few of our little ones during Nurture Kids finale at Get Active Singapore just a couple of days ago. We were both hosting different zones of schools, right? I think 250 schools altogether.
That's right, 250 schools with some 27,000 preschoolers coming forward to share their care pledges with us. Let's have a look at some of them.
This is my country, this is my friends, this is my future, this is my life, this is my family, these are my friends. We are Singapore, Singaporean.
you got to do that.
That's brilliant. Oh, you guys are super cute.
I want to encourage my friends. We will be doing exercises together, and I hope that we will be fit and healthy. Thank you. Encourage my friends. Let's be independent and brave for everyone. We can do this together.
Awesome.
Yes,
we can do this together and together a stronger Singapore. Well done, Yanqi.
Pretty high five.
High five and everyone else behind. Yeah, you guys rock.
Today I want to thank my teachers for working hard to teach us all the fun exercise. I want to celebrate Singapore's birthday because Singapore's my home. Happy birthday, Singapore.
Oh, it was fantastic to see the young ones really showing it what it is to be Singaporean. But that's not all that we have today. We have even more pledges, don't we?
That's right, not just the little kids, but also some of the care pledges coming from our seniors. Let's have a look.
We've done our part as a Singaporean. We built Singapore as a strong team. Looking forward for the next generation to even work harder to take care of Singapore. Happy birthday, Singapore!
Healthy living, and that's everybody's dream, to have a better life. And stay united to form a cohesive Singapore city.
Wow, John, that was amazing to watch. Encouraging to see people from all walks of life pledging to contribute to a better Singapore. Definitely gives us hope for the future of Singapore, doesn't it?
That's right. Sport Singapore is trying to unite all Singaporeans under 4 pledges this year: leading an active lifestyle, volunteerism by coming forward and being part of Team Nila to give back to the community, helping vulnerable segments of society by being part of sport cares, empowering children and youth at risk, and of course, last but not least, pledging their support for Team Singapore, our national athletes who are still training hard through this period, as well as giving back as one Team Singapore. So you can do your part by pledging your support as well on our pledges page. That's circle.myactivesg.com/getactive2020/pledges.
So we have a special guest in the house. We have Nila here. Welcome, Nila.
Hi, Nila.
And look, we're trying to hit 500,000 pledges, aren't we? So to aid in that and to push it further, we are going to read off some pledges from this little box here of hearts. All right?
That's
Hope
right.
you guys can see at home. We have these hearts here. And tied to it is a piece of paper. And they are filled with either pledges or a challenge.
Yes, workout challenges, very in line with some of the shows we've done this year on Get Active TV.
Yes, that's right.
So what's going to be happening is Nila is going to be helping us draw out those hearts, and based on pure luck, it's either going to be some of the pledges that have been written by Singaporeans, or it could be a challenge that either Duncan or I have to do.
Okay.
So without further ado,
Nila, it's up to you to choose who should go first.
Point. Duncan's going to go first. All right, so I'm going to have...
Thanks so much.
Yep. So Nila's going to draw out the first heart and pass it to Duncan. And
Thank you so much.
Duncan's going to untie the first scroll that we have.
Very medieval, isn't it?
It's very medieval.
Yeah.
It's got a medieval vibe to it for sure. All right.
Okay. And it is a pledge.
It is a pledge.
It is a pledge.
Well, Duncan, show the camera. It says,
I pledge to stay healthy and active through participating in outdoor sports
programs
and also contribute to charity. It's from Nicholas.
Thank you, Nicholas.
Thank you, Nicholas.
Your pledge.
Lovely.
All right.
All right.
Next up, it's going to be my turn. So, Nila, I'm going to trouble you to pull out another heart from the basket.
Mm-hmm.
And this one, I don't have a very good feeling about this one.
How's your luck?
I don't know. Hasn't been all that great recently, but hopefully there's a change in the tide. So here's the second scroll. I'm going to pull it. Oh, good grief.
No. It's a challenge.
This is what I pulled out. It's
burpees.
10 burpees.
Sorry, John. Luck of the draw.
I suppose. So here's my 10 burpees for you, Neela.
Neela saying sorry.
Sorry, but not.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one.
Last one.
10.
All right.
Now, for
done.
those of you who do not know John personally, he is a very fit guy. This is like his warm-up, basically.
Not
so,
true. Not true.
I got
Fist
a
bump,
fist
Neela.
bump as well from Neela. All right.
All good. All right.
My turn.
Next heart coming up.
Come on,
for
Neela.
Duncan.
Come on, Neela.
Yep. Yep. Going to pass it to Duncan.
Thank you. I feel like it's
possibly a pledge, knowing your luck versus mine.
Oh, it is a pledge. It is a pledge. Oh, this is a nice one. It's a nice one here. Get the camera here. I pledge to keep an active and healthy lifestyle by doing a long hike weekly, minimum 8 kilometers. Tan Po Leng. Wow.
That's talk about commitment.
Wow.
That is true commitment. Putting your name beside your goal, basically.
I like, and it's a minimum. It's
it's
that
minimum.
or more.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Wow.
All right, 2 for 2. Is
2
it
for 2,
is it
and
2 for 2
Neela's
for you,
going to be
John?
pulling out. Please don't pull out another workout challenge for me. Oh my goodness.
Why? Can you tell already?
I don't know. It just doesn't seem to be. Neela seems to not like me that much.
I think it's a pledge. Then.
Oh, it's a pledge. It's
It
a
is a
pledge.
pledge.
I am lucky.
It is
All
a
right.
pledge.
This is another pledge by a Singaporean. It says, just going to get the cameras on this one. I pledge to keep a lookout for my neighbors by Mickey Chang. That's a very, very good pledge to make.
Yeah, very
Talk
thoughtful.
about care.
Yeah, I mean, especially during this period where everyone needs to look out for one another. That's a great pledge by Mickey. One more each?
Yeah, one more each.
Okay.
So, one more heart each, and let's go for it. Now, one.
Oh,
wow,
you picked
okay.
the one
Picking
right at the corner there, Neela.
Tricky, yeah.
What do you think?
I think it's a pledge.
It is a pledge. It is a pledge. Okay. Here we go. Can you have a look? I pledge to be an active member and contribute back to society through heart and mindfulness. Arvin.
Thank
Great
you.
message,
Thank you,
Arvin.
Arvin. Thank you for...
Lovely stuff.
Yeah, for submitting your pledge on our pledges page. And there's one last one for Neela that he's going to pull out for me. And, well, putting a lot of thought into this one.
Should I mix it more? No.
Wow, going straight into the
Ooh.
corner. I don't know what that
Could
actually
be good
means.
or could be bad.
It seems like Neela has done a lot of thinking there.
Neela, what have you done?
Neela, what have you done? No!
Is it a challenge? Pistol squats. No, what? What is a pistol squat, first of all? Is it this one? Is it?
It's the single leg. Okay,
It's a
well, those who
single leg
know
one.
me,
That one.
well, will know that I can't do pistol squats for nuts. Can we do pass it on for this one, Neela? No.
John, I'll do it with you. Let's do let's do 5 together. Neela, do you want to do it as well? If you can. Probably not. Don't.
All right, let's do it together.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah. So just one leg up, right?
One leg up and down.
And just slowly go down.
I don't think I can go really low for this.
That's
if
one.
That counts as one. Relate to.
Oh, 2.
Whoa! I've got terrible balance.
3. Can we change legs at this point or no?
Supposed to be keep
keep
doing
it.
it in what? 4.
Okay, last one.
Last one and 5.
Oh,
That's the max.
fantastic. Well done, John.
Well done,
Well
Neela.
done.
Fist bump.
Thanks, Neela.
Everywhere.
And you know, so we've seen the pledges today. We've seen from the young. We've seen it from the elderly. We've seen it from this box of hearts here. And we've done some challenges as well. This is what it's all about for National Day.
That's right. And keeping in the spirit of getting active as well as celebrating Singapore's 55th birthday, I certainly think we had a lot of fun in this segment.
Yep, fantastic. All right, well, that's all that we have for you today, folks. So thank you so much for tuning in to our Get Active Singapore National Day special. Of course, enjoy the rest of your National Day. Bye!
Happy National Day!
Happy National Day!